Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We have, in the color teal, playing as the Mongols, it's Kiljardi. And in the color purple, playing as the English, it's Demo. How is it going, everybody? If you're liking this video, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. Let's get into it. Now we got the Mongols against the English. We have the UFO here. Let's see if Kiljardi will throw a spearman here, but I really don't think so, because the English is, well, their villagers have arrows and they can easily kill your spearman, and you know, in big numbers it's just so hard to tower rush the English. So I don't think that's happening here. So in the meantime, I got another story to tell. So I've been having like a competition on getting healthier. Oh my god, what is this? A stable. Okay, that one I didn't expect. It's gonna get interesting. So I got a competition of getting being healthier, physically, of course. Look at that, double gold, double stun. And I never liked to do sports in general. I like a lot to dance, and I don't know if it's considered a sport, but it's very tiring, and I often have problems with workout, especially gym or even calisthenics. I find a little bit more interesting than gym. I find it a little bit boring for me. I've never been like this physical person, and the other day, like, I check like my physical condition was not really the best, and I get tired and I get a little bit, you know when you feel like you're not really on your best shape, when you start getting tired or not having the same amount of energy. And what I did actually was to play Ring Fit. If you don't know about it, it's a Nintendo Switch game where you can just, it's like an adventure game where you have to defeat bosses, like RPG style, like turn-based game. Look at this double horseman here. But anyway, it's a turn-based game, and you need to do exercises, and depending on the exercises you do damage, and it's such an interesting game. Like, you can level up, you can. The story is huge. Like, it's really like a big game. It's not like a silly game where you do exercise. It's really fun. And I've been doing it almost every day, and it's like I'm starting to see the results. I don't get as tired as I did before, and I start searching for some videos on like, does this thing really work? And I found a guy, like, he had a video of transformation in 480 days, and I think it was great. It was great. You really do a lot of work out there. But the important thing is, like, I feel like my health is much better. I'm not like in a really bad condition. I'm not fat or anything, but I could be if I continue. But more importantly, it was the energy, that thing that bothered me. Not so much about the physical appearance. It's much more about the energy. And now I feel much better. And you know what? The other day, today actually, I went to the Muay Thai class. I just tried to sign up for a free trial, and the instructor asked us to do abs during the training. And you know what? This easy task for me. I do it in Ring Fit every single time. I do a lot of abs there, like 200 maybe. Each session, and every time I can do more sessions. But anyway, let's get back into the game. Horseman, finally. We're trying to chase this scam, but they couldn't. Finally managed to arrive into the English base a little bit too late, actually. Not sure what happened here. But these are early horsemen. These are not, you know, normal horsemen. These are just, they're very weak. And you know, you have the Longbows, you have the town center. I'm afraid this didn't work very well for Kiljardi, just because I mean, you invest on the stable, you invest on a couple of horsemen, and what do you get? You get instantly hit by the archers and the longbows, and the timing was just not there. And that's why I'm always like a little bit of a, when it comes to the early horseman strategy, I don't like it, particularly for me, just because they're a little bit weaker. You get the mobility, but you know, it's a little bit hard. And anyway, the silver tree already there. Let's take a look at the trade post. It's kind of like in the middle, but you know, just because of the way this map is designed, it's a little bit more protected. It's gonna be behind the base in a way, so it's not like one of those maps. I think it's Gorge. I don't know how to say it. Where the trading post is in the middle of the map, and you literally need to trade in the middle, and it's like in your face. And look at that, a couple of longbows here, putting that ability, place palinks to stun the enemy cavalry for 2.5 seconds. So yeah, very passive game for Demu. Demu is a very defensive player, and English is a very defensive civilization. She already have farm transition. He's having the time of his life here. The Mongols have a lot of sheep, actually. You can gather a lot of sheep. See a couple of keshiks here, 5 archers. See how this goes. Stable going up for Demu, actually. I didn't expect this. And he's not macroing to go castle, he's just getting upgrades. 3 villagers on gold means just gonna get upgrades little by little. And you know, I'm gonna stay in feudal a little bit more time. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to castle. Kiljardi already building the blacksmith. Looks like his intentions are to stay in the feudal a little bit longer. While we see the first of the traders already going there with 85 gold. Not a bad amount, actually. Not bad at all. Horseman not being upgraded. A couple of stable, actually, for Demu. Now, these are real horsemen. More HP and more damage. You might think, like, it's just a little bit more HP and, like, 1 more damage. But in reality, in RTS games, I realized that every small difference counts because, you know, if you have many units, these all counts as exponential damage. Like, you have 10 horsemen, well, now you have 10 extra damage. Like, you can think of it that way. Or you have 10 more health. By 10 units you have, it's 100 more health. So, it's just gonna be... you're gonna get a lot of benefits when you think about, you know, like that. And anyway, horseman, really nice decision by them, going with the horseman to actually attack the trait. Like, he's gonna run for the moment. Kiljardi is focusing on his army, gathering up in his base. We see pastures already there for Kiljardi. We see more horsemen for Demu. Very, very nice intersections here. Like, this horseman's gonna go down. Early horseman still alive. Looks like a couple of traders has gone down. So this paid really well for Demu. He's already on 6 horsemen, so yeah, I think he's doing quite well. Gonna take the outpost, gonna take it down. Most likely Kiljardi will cancel it, but never mind. His army is here. So now it's gonna be a little bit hard for Demu to attack the trait. And at this point with the Mongols, I think like you have 2 choices. You either go harass your opponent just like this, Early horseman is still alive. Oh my god, that guy lasts a lot of time. Or you can defend the trade, you know? You get maybe a couple of 3 Keshiks to harass and then the rest of the army trying to defend the trade. Just because it's so valuable to you, especially this outpost, is not only that they cost 100 wood, it's the time they take to build, like the villager needs to walk there and they need to wait for the outpost to be completed, so it's a lot of idle time for the villagers too. Now the good thing for Kiljardi is that he has Keshiks. And obviously Keshiks is a better unit than the horseman, so he's gonna be fine. He just needs to be actively searching for those horsemen. And looks like Demu has stopped his production on the military. Never mind, he's just start building more. Wonder where are his archers? Looks like they're here, trying to protect the wood. Look at that farm transition. Already 16 farms. Now, if you don't know Demu, he's very well known for having very well organized farms. I always love to see him on Twitch or YouTube. I'll put a link in the description where you can follow Demu. It's just so organized when it comes to farms, and it's such a nice base, you know. They're highly optimized, like especially when he plays Chinese, he always plays those farms like in a beautiful way, like in a triangle, trying to maximize the space. I don't know how he does it, because you really need to have a lot of patience to have like those beautiful farms. Because you also need to worry about the military and all those stuff. Looks like this villager will go down. Keshiks all over the place. Already 15 on the field. So kind of a scary number. Demo continuing the production of this horseman to force Kiljardi to be on the defensive. Looks like these horsemen are gonna go back. Demu not really interested in taking those Longbows out. Just stay there to defend. They do quite a lot of damage to the Keshik, especially because Kiljardi doesn't have +1 range armor yet. Talking about +1 range armor, Demu getting +1 range armor now, so he's gonna be fine against that archer mass that Kiljardi has. Remember, small little things, a little bit more health, a little bit more attack, a little bit more defense, and that can easily win you fights. You see, that's you know, these horsemen, they're not really interested in fighting unless they know they can win the fight. They're only interested on taking down those traders. And let's take a look at how many traders he has. Only 2 traders. Them doing a lot of damage with these horsemen. There's not enough traders on the field at this point in the game. 30 minutes, only 2 traders. It's like the trade landmark is not paying very well for Kiljardi here. Meanwhile, Demu putting some more villagers on gold, meaning this is a guy that wants to go castle. He's ready. He already have 24 farms. Here we have a decent army, and he's not really building man-at-arms, so I guess the only goal that he will use it for is for... Oh my god, this is really something. Look at that! It's just a defensive masterpiece. I never seen this before. I really never seen this before. And the Keshiks come and everyone's ready. Wanna attack the Longbows? Good luck with that. You can't, because you're gonna get stunned. Wow. First time I seen this ability getting used. Like, longbows for attacking? Not really. Longbows for defense. Now we're talking. Looks like Kiljardi stopped the production of the traders. It's like he's having a tough time protecting the trade route. Kiljardi says, you know what? I'm just going for it. I don't care about your skills. I don't care about your longbows. I'm just going for it. I'm tired of this. But the problem is Demu has a big mass of longbows. They can one-shot a Keshik. 2 shots, technically. But they do attack faster. So you don't really want to fight here. Kiljardi losing a lot of his Keshik mass. He went down to 12 Keshiks. They're just running away following the horseman. Looks like an outpost is gonna be built for Demu here. And now the horseman will find some damage here to... But now the longbows are on the offense now. He feels maybe Kiljardi doesn't have as many units as he thought. Horseman will try to flank the archers, but leaving the longbows behind. Longbows gonna get buffed by the network of castles. Meanwhile, Keshik's trying to follow the horseman, leaving no front line for Demu. Demu already have the food to ASAP. He only needs a little bit more gold, but the gold is in trouble here. Single horseman to take the damage there. Military numbers looking good for Demu here. Now the Keshiks will eventually find the horseman. But I guess the damage is already done. He's down to 6 traders. At this point in the game, you want to have more than 6. Way more than 6. And Demu is aging up with the King's Palace to catch up with the economy of the Mongols. Talking about the economy, oh my god! We have been 70 minutes into the game. I haven't really changed into income per minute. I'm sorry about that, guys. Skeshik's just gonna follow these horsemen forever. Such an annoying unit. Because the horsemen are technically faster. 1.88 tiles second, 162 for the Keshik, so they technically cannot catch them unless they are charging. New age begins for Demu. It's the King's Palace. Gonna be producing more villagers here. On Kiljardi's side, he's gonna age up with the Kur tile. 11 workers here. The Mongols reminds me of a bar there is in China here in the city I live, in Chengdu. There is a Mongol bar and the owner is a Mongol, and they actually put like the Mongol music there live, and he actually plays the music. It's really something. I like the Mongol bar. I feel like actually I'm going there. I will go there. I will go there this weekend. Kiljardi already reached Castle Age. Veteran Keshiks, veteran archers going for him. Well, Demu. Guys, just chilling out. With the boar in the middle. I thought that charge was gonna hit the boar. A horseman dies, but managed to take down the outpost here. Take a look at the traders. Only 6 traders left. Oh my god. A monastery is gonna be built here for them. We're gonna capture those relics. No monastery yet for the Mongols. More traders. going for kiljardi. Sorry for... yeah, it is for kiljardi. So the Longbow is still on the defense here. The Kashik numbers going up. The problem is your trade route has not been secure, which means your economy at this point should be much higher. But Demo has been doing such a great job with the horsemen. Raiding happening in the south side of the map. In terms of villager kills, they're kind of equal, but the problem is these are not villager kills, these are traders. And the trader costs more. 60 wood, 36 gold, so it's much more expensive. It's a bigger loss. It's like that Kurultai won't be able to deploy. One of the most annoying things. You should listen to the Mongol music, it's just so nice. Is it the Mongol music or the English? I don't even know anymore. It is the Mongol music. I'm going to the Mongol bar this week. I don't even know if it was it or not. But anyway, Kurultai already here with spring-only placements, already going for the Mongols. One of their strengths actually having those outposts all over the place. Let's take a look at his vision. He has vision all over the side of this map. And also buffing those units with the YAM network. Never mind, he doesn't have the YAM network here. It's the Kurultai killing those units and actually increasing the damage, actually from +1 to +3 damage each archer, equaling his opponent that already have +2 range attack, +2 range armor already going for Demu. Let's take a look at Demu's base. Farm transition, not a huge number of farms, but enough for now. What he does have, it's a lot of gold. He's putting a lot of villagers on gold. How many villagers are here? 30 villagers on gold. When we talk about gold, Demo is a guy who loves gold. He's the kind of guy like, we better have more than what we need, that rather nothing. Like, even if we have excess gold, we can spend it right away on upgrades, on aging up, or anything. It's just a guy that better have more than less. Like, doesn't kill us to have more gold. Just like money, you know, doesn't kill you if you have more, even if you don't spend it. It's like another raiding for kiljardi here. He's gonna find the knights. Take a look at his traders. Only 9, unfortunately. Is he producing traders constantly? I don't think so, right? More production buildings going up for Demu. Let's take a look at his kiljardi's production. 3 stables, 5 archery range. Let's take a look at Demu. 3 stables, 3 archery range. So they're a little bit equal. And the trade route gets attacked again. More traders gonna go down. It's like the Keshiks managed to get on time, but looks like that trader will go down. This one will live. It's by an inch. Oh my god, that's a huge loss in the economy. Kiljardi managed to find some villagers here. He's gonna find the Longbows too. many pastures here? 12 pastures. Classic wolf doing his thing. Things are starting a little bit, getting a little bit chill for now. Demu getting those upgrades, economic upgrades. A couple of Mongols going for kiljardi, but the Springle are already there. Not gonna be attacking the right target. Looks like the Mongol didn't get any shot, unfortunately. Springles keep doing damage. Villager is sleeping on the background. Looks like this will be the main country of entry for kiljardi. It's gonna just push here. More crossbows. More Keshiks. Problem is, these are crossbows that are buffed with the network of castle, plus 20 attack speed. Ulti. Gotta get damage again. More towers. Going off all kiljardi. And this is where it starts getting a little bit scary. And the Mongols start putting towers, because you can have a limit when it comes to military numbers. But there is no limit to how many towers you put. Especially as the Mongols, that potentially in the Imperial Age you have infinite stone. These towers can really make you wince. The Keshiks will find a place available for kill villagers in the back. Managed to kill one. Second villager goes down. And now the army already found them. And this is a problem with the Keshiks, they are really squishy. And I really don't think their ability to, you know, gain health for each hit, it's really justified. I really don't think so. Couple of rams already here, gonna attack the castle just while it's building it. Just remember, when you're building it, the keep gets twice as damage. It's a keep that starts with really low damage. Reminds me of a game I saw with them with Japan against Japan. It was a crazy game. He built a keep, and then a whole army of samurais came, and the keep lasts like less than 1 second. Built, destroyed. Just like that. Shortest life expectancy on the keep. As far as the economy, the English has some advantage here, and they've already got 3 relics on the bank. Looks like kiljardi not caring about those relics. Looks like Demu will go take that outpost down. We see our trebuchet already here for the English. More raids coming here. More towers coming here for the Mongols. Take a look at the trade. Only 11 traders. I don't know what's going on, but definitely you need much more traders at this point. We're at a point in our game where we are starting to see similar numbers when it comes to the economy. So it's just about the battles at this point. And good decisions. Light Knight's gonna get spotted here. Villagers gonna run to those outposts. Demu being so annoying with the knights at the horseman the whole match. Just not giving a breath to kiljardi to to get that trade going. Like only 13 traders. He's gonna have to mine gold, and if you didn't go for the step redoubt, which is the Mongol landmark that give you 50% extra gold when you mine, then it's because you have the trade going, but you don't. It's a huge loss for him. Palisade walls gonna save the day here. A couple of crossbows to defend this position. And we see that Berkshire building somewhere in this map. Where is it? It's gonna be in the middle of those farms. Look at this. I tell you, when I tell you that this guy really loves the position of his farms, I'm not kidding. Like, this is beautiful. Look at all the farms, and he left the space for the Berkshire. Wow. Simply wow. And then we'll reach the Imperial Age. See what upgrades. Ironclad for man-at-arms. Enclosures, of course. The upgrade that lets the English get gold per minute. Take a look at this. Where is it? Ah, there you go. Enclosures. Each farms generate 1 gold every 5 seconds. Elite archers. Rather say elite longbows. That's the good thing about saving the gold, is that as soon as you age up, you have enough gold for getting all those upgrades instantly. When we see Kiljardi already with the horseman, seeing a lot of crossbows on the field, the horseman is the direct counter for them. Meanwhile, Kiljardi going with the Khaganate Palace. Now, if you don't know what the Khaganate Palace is, it's because not many people build it. And it's a landmark that gives you military units over time. And you know what you can get. Sometimes you get, like, I think you can get warrior monks. You can get Nest of Peace. You can get Hui Hui Pao, and indeed we get the Hui Hui Pao here. We're gonna see it. There's so many thumbnail moments for this match. Is it the defensive Longbows? Is it the Berkshire? Is it the Hui Hui Pao? What is it? Elite upgrades going out for the Mongols. Now the problem with going with this landmark is that you won't have infinite stone unless your trade route is secure. You can go for stone commerce, and then with enough traders you can have infinite stone during the game. But that's not the case for Demu yet. And he's fighting against those archers. Already with the upgrade, network of citadels, increase attack speed by 40%, not 20. More horsemen. Gonna connect with the crossbowman, but it's not gonna be enough actually. Doing can stuff. Actually, elite can. Extremely good raiding unit. 25 attack. Easily can take down villagers. Easily. Look at that! 450 HP. Oh my god, unfortunately these farms are just untouchable with the Berkshire there. Like, the crossbows are gonna get surrounded. Gonna die by a shot of a Springle. There you go. Tight Barns already gone for Demu. Elite Horseman. There you go. Elite Horseman. Elite Archers and +1 range defense going on for Kiljardi. Let's take a look at his base. Has a lot of pastures here. Already 22. Let's take a look at the trade. 15 traders only. You want to have more than 40 at this point. Will give you plenty of gold, plenty of resources. If there's something that can change the outcome of this game, it's gonna be the Kurultai. We see another Hui Hui Pao elite knight coming soon. And actually, and they go out very, very soon. Look at the Hui Hui Pao. Give it to me. Look at that shot. Hui Hui Pao focusing on the production buildings, meanwhile them sending his units to tank the damage of those archers, but he's lacking units. Hui Hui Pao is not gonna be enough here. And what do you do with the Hui Hui Pao if you cannot really use it? It's just taking so much space. Now Demu gonna be harassing Kiljardi's economy. He knows he needs gold. At this point, you can just create more markets and spam those traders. Elite Knights already here. It's gonna be the Ruse Knights. The problem is there's a lot of archers here. 36 Longbows, 27 crossbowmen, 16 man-at-arms, 10 horsemen. There's everything here. Meanwhile, for Kiljardi, it's just gonna be the Hui Hui Pao. Not enough units. Elite palace guards. Cool tie. Already here. I'm so happy I chose this game. Man-at-arms. Trying to kill villagers. Elite man-at-arms just going out for Demu. He was not with elite man-at-arms all this time. And he's gonna go for the trade again. Kiljardi forced to go on the defensive once again in this matchup. But there is enough outposts here to buff the trader's speed, so it's gonna have a really nice economy if he managed to defend the trade. Elite Mangudai. Am I blind? Why do they have 0? Oh, sorry, that was defense. Now the problem with the Mangudai is a really great raiding unit, especially in Imperial. The problem is, how do you raid here? Especially with the Mangudai. You don't really have a chance to raid there. Where is the other farms? I guess that's all the farms he has. Yes, that's all the farms. Now this is a big army. Hui Hui Pao attacking the Springle. Biology just being researched. Now Mangudai doing work actually. But the Hui Hui Pao gets taken down, unfortunately. And looks like Kiljardi will even up the numbers pretty soon. Time comes again. Looks like we have a little choke point here. More Keshiks coming here. Let's take a look at his production. 9 stable, 5 archery range. It's gonna be enough to replenish those Keshiks. They're gonna die a lot at this point in the game. Do your units die very often. And you need much more production. Let's take a look at Demu. 663. 6 barracks, 6 stables, 3 archer range also. Not a huge amount, but they're pretty equal in terms of production actually. Look at this. Upgraded outpost. Now these are not like your truly upgraded, but they do have a little bit of extra HP. A little bit. Jam network just being researched by Kiljardi this time. It looks like the trade route. It's just gonna be blocked again, like these horsemen. I know the horsemen gonna be attacking on the Kurultai. Sorry, on the town center. The problem with the Mongol economy is that all your villagers are here. So if your opponent managed to get a decent army, or even like a couple of mangonel shots here, could be devastating. And more horsemen on the field. Hui Hui Pao gonna get built again. Now when it comes to the gold, the English won't need anything. Have only 5 villagers on gold and have 1000 gold per minute. Now that's not a lot, but it is when you consider gold is running out of the map. Still having plenty of gold here, so it's not technically running out of gold anytime soon. But stone walls are coming up. Meanwhile, another outpost here. Take a look from Kiljardi's perspective. What is going on? He has vision on pretty much his side of the map. And now what do you do with the Hui Hui Pao? At this point, the thing that will save you, it's this cannon emplacements. Does he has stone commerce? He doesn't have stone commerce, meaning I don't think he has enough stone to upgrade those cannon emplacements. Because you can have thousands of these outposts attacking the enemy with cannons, and this is what it's really scary. And now Nest of Beasts will actually join the party soon. You know, I like this. Actually, a Nest of Beasts can actually be a very good counter against Demu. Hui Hui Pao gonna get killed by villagers. Now Demu in a little bit of a trouble here. Splitting his army. Like palace guards. We're gonna be doing their work here. Archers attacking the outposts. Keshik's going from the back here. Gonna flank those crossbows. And the Nest of Beasts will join the battle here. Come on, give me a shot. Give me a shot. Decent shot from the Nest of Beasts, not the best. Don't tell me it's gonna be taken down by villagers again. The villagers went down. The Keshik's coming from the back. The problem is Demu's base, it's unraidable. Nest of Beasts managed to get another decent shot here. Next is Hui Hui Pao. Now that's a lot of longbows, a lot of crossbows. $91 military population for Demu. Looking very good with these numbers. Let's take a look at Kiljardi. Building a couple of mangonels on the fly. It's a good thing about the Mongols is that they have the ability to build those mangonels, springles, and trebuchet on the way if they need. Now the Kurultai gonna get burned here. Looks like Kiljardi is not really interested in moving it. Kurultai actually can make the difference in the fights, giving 20% attack for every damage, for every single unit. And the pastures are gonna get burned. A couple of mangonels are already there. And looks like Demu will be forced. Will force Kiljardi to actually stop his economy, burning those pastures, stopping his food economy. But now with a couple of Magonels here, it's gonna have to retreat. Hui Pao all this time has been attacking units. Keshiks raiding Demu, finally. Problem, there are some spearmen here. I have to, he's being forced to run away. Come on. Hui Pao. I wanna see take down this. This is a really strange position for a cape if you think about it, but it's great. Protects the gold in 2 places. It's really great. Now, no sprinkles for Demu yet, meaning this Magonel is just gonna keep doing work. The problem is this network of citadels. These archers are nuts. Horseman, gonna be able to take down the Magonel. And no military unit for Kiljardi. Only one Hui Pao. More raiding happening here, but Demu with 2 town centers gonna be able to replace those villagers very fast. Sacred sites gonna be captured on the east. But the horsemen go again for another raid here. Let's take a look at the number of traders. Oh my god. This really hurts to see. At this point in the game, 14 traders. It's just not giving you enough gold. And that's gold you're mining and you're not getting, you're not using it for other resources like food or wood. You know what's the worst? We don't have cannon emplacements. Cannon emplacements in your base, it's a mess as the Mongol. And looks like them will try to stop the trading. Gonna be having a keep here. More horsemen going for the trade. Demo doing a really good job at stopping the Mongol trade all this time. And the keep will go up very soon. And the problem is, you will need to split your army. And now Demu goes again for it. Once again, on Demu's base. Hui Pao gonna go down again. Mesos Beef gonna get research, but we're not gonna see it. Kiljardi taps out. What a great performance for bot players. Demu showing how you can use the English in an even more defensive way.